well, I see him a good friend, but mother dearest, a lovely lady, Miss Dolly, I say good morning to her. 96, Miss Dolly, listening to the Street 919 FM, and is totally aware of all that's happening. Remember, today I have Minority Leader Mr. Kelvon Morris with me from Tobago House of Assembly, and he will be with me on the Street 919 FM this Friday, which is today, from about after 12, after the news. We're going to go on, and he's going to be like co-hosting with me until 2 p.m. All right, so don't miss it. Don't miss it. We will be talking Tobago issues. All right, so to spread the word around. All my Tobago listeners, if you're not going to get me on the radio, then join me on Facebook and on YouTube. All my Tobago listeners, you need to be a part of it so that you can hear and you can be a part of what is being discussed. All right, so today, after news, at 12, after news, we have... Hi, I'm Google. Join me this Friday as Minority Leader Mr. Kelvon Morris from the Tobago House of Assembly will be with me live on the Street 919 FM from 12:05 till 2 p.m. as we talk Tobago issues. We'll be live on Facebook, the Street 919 FM, and YouTube, Iwer TV. So be a part of it. Be a part of it. Spread the word around. Share the word around. You want to know what's going on in Tobago? You want to have a clear idea of what's taking place in Tobago? You need to join us this Friday. All right? So we're going to be talking to Mr. Kelvon Morris. And he is going to be Kelvon, and he's going to be the minority leader. He's going to be with me. And I think you all need to be a part. We're going to be discussing the Dubai trip. We're going to be discussing who family getting work. We're going to be discussing what's going on in Tobago. Basically, the department that was closed down. They closed down a department, right? It was building, I believe it's the infrastructure. So we're going to find out all about those things and other stuff that is happening in Tobago that people are not talking about, people choose to stay quiet about. You're not hearing, and how come I'm not hearing the opposition leader talk about this whole nepotism of hiring your family member? Did you hear the opposition leader question that? Nope. Anybody heard it? Anybody aware of it? No. I'm not hearing anything. I never heard the opposition leader ask any questions about that. So those are things that we're going to be looking at, we're going to be talking about. So you have to join me right after lunch, right after the news. Share it, spread it all over. So if you know anybody who living in Tobago and you want them to be a part of it, please tell them to join us, right? Someone say, call this the boss. Yes, I will always be the boss, right? So thanks again to all of you joining me on Facebook, and let's make sure you be a part of this great program today. A lot to discuss, a lot to talk about. All right. I'm seeing there's a video with Dr. Rowley. I don't know how many of you would have seen that video with Dr. Rowley talking about something. He reminded the nation actually about something that, sometimes we tend to forget. And, from time to time, I do remind you of some things that you would tend to forget about. And it's important that you don't forget certain things. Because, as Dr. Rowley said, if you do remember to deal with it, if you do remember to what was done to you, then it could be done to you again, Are you aware of that? If somebody realized that, hey, if I say this and the person is not reacting, it's not having the person is not taking me serious, then trust me, they believe that they can do it to you again. So you have to be conscious and aware you have to be conscious and aware. If you are not conscious and aware, the person believes that they can do it to you all the time. So what am I talking about? All right, so let me look for it. I'm going to show you what Dr. Rowley would have reminded you. And you know, strange enough, the Prime Minister is reminding you of things that he hope that you don't ever forget. You know that? The Prime Minister of this country is reminding you of certain things because he feels that you can forget it. He believes that you will forget. So what he does is he reminds you. Some of you don't like when we remind you of certain things. You know, there are some people who find, come on, oh gosh, we don't talk about them. They what he was. Yeah, but let's look at this again. I want you to look at this. Join me, and as I show you this video, I want you to listen to the contents of the video. All right? I know that some people would have used it as a for laughter. But I want you to listen to what Dr. Rowley is saying. So those of you who joining me on Facebook, thank you very much. Let me see how my numbers on YouTube is looking. Because normally Facebook does beat back YouTube, you know, but sometimes YouTube does do a thing. Hello, good afternoon. Good morning, sorry. Hello? Hello, morning. All right, I don't know what happened there. You can call me back. And remember, when you call me and you're listening, listen on the phone and not on your radio. You might get a delay. I realized that was happening yesterday with some people. So when you call in, listen on the phone and not on your radio. All right, so if you wish, you can, join me on Facebook and on YouTube. I'm going to show you this video now. Dr. Rowley reminding us of something. And I was reminding a friend of mine today that this video should have been joined up with another video, which is, do you remember why Mr. Manning was put out of the parliament? Anybody could remember why? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my dear. If you don't remember your history, it can repeat itself, eh?
Very true.
If you do not remember your history, it can repeat itself.
Yes, Granny.
So you have to remember your history.
Yes, Granny.
All right.
How you doing?
How you do, darling? I was here watching you.
I realized that, Granny.
I here watching you. You have on a striped jersey.
Granny, you're well taken in with jersey.
Dark blue, white, and light blue.
Yes, yes.
And then your face looks so lovely and nice this morning. You had a good breakfast.
I have no comment.
Yeah, man, I'm here watching you and listening to you, eh?
Thank you very much.
As I tell you, I'll be here with you.
I know.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, well, go ahead with your program. I'm here.
All right, then. Thanks again.
And remember, if you don't remember your history, it can repeat itself.
Yes, mother.
All right, darling.
All right, bye-bye. Good morning. Yes, I'm hearing you.
You hear me?
Loud and clear.
I hardly hear you.
You hardly hearing me.
Breaking up. Yeah, what happened? It seems as though it's one race seems to forget the history all the time. One race is forget the history all the time. And as far as Mr. Manning goes, while he was put out of the parliament, he bought a picture with Kamala beside the house.
Huh? You sure about that?
I think so. When he bought the picture.
You sure?
I was questioning. I ain't sure, but I think him was around that time.
Well, I want somebody to say, if anybody could find that video and send it for me, I want to find that video. Let me tell you this, caller. I want to find that video.
I ain't too sure.
All right.
Good program as usual.
Thank you. I want to find that video. If I could find that video, I'd really appreciate it. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Pastor Google.
Good morning.
You're looking good, Pastor Google, with that nice stripe shirt you have there. Blue and green. You have on there? Hello?
Yes, caller, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, if I recall, I think Mr. Mann was advertising, was showing a picture of a house. Yeah. And he quoted a price. And I remember the picture. Some people say it's a mansion, but it looked like a palace to me, you know. It graduated from some mansion to palace. That's what I remember. And that's one of the reasons they put him out of the house. You know?
Yep. So I want to find that video. If anybody could find that video for me, I'll appreciate that.
Possible.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I saw something that was advertised. Well, I posted on their webpage. I think about 20 hours or 19 hours ago concerning the Jabin Drive. And I was looking at the comments of what the government wanted to do with the school children. And let me tell you something, if possible, I think people are real ungrateful in this place, you know. People don't understand how expensive these things are when the government bring in these things to save all your lives. And yet all they want to talk about it in the most negatively, dismissing the health minister and the government enforcing it, so it's something mandatory. So it's very disheartening to read the comments. I know I put it up yesterday. If you read it through, you will see what I'm talking about past Google. It is under this now, 23 hours ago. If you look, you will see the comments. Right?
Okay.
It's a government is moving ahead with a plan to jab the nation's children. And talk about it, and looking at 41 comments. It is very negative.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Hello? Caller? Caller, good morning. Hello? Hold on, caller. Hold on. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know what's happening here, you know. Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, Pastor, I hear you clear now.
You hearing me?
Yes, I hear you clear.
Okay. Right. Go ahead and make your contribution.
Pastor, it seems like we have a new Iron Man in Trinidad and Tobago. When we vote for the THA in Tobago, that's what I wanted to ask you yesterday, you know. When we vote for the THA in Tobago, we vote for the people to do Tobago work. But the Iron Man we have now, it seems like they put the Iron Man to win the East-West corridor. So the Iron Man is not doing anything in Tobago. He's doing things in Trinidad. So I thought the THA was a part of Tobago, but not a part of Trinidad. You understand? And the THA supposed to be, the THA workers supposed to be representing the people of Tobago. And recently a caller was talking about the thing we have every Easter in Tobago, which is the thing with the different artists and the singers and things. You telling me Fally Augustus is telling us because they don't have enough finances that we wouldn't have that this year. We didn't have it for 3 years. This would have been a good opportunity to get men like Test Voice, Ofanoise, Marshall, some the normal artists we had down here to push meeting further outside for the world to see we artism, to embrace our artism, to our artism internationally. But in order for we to have this thing, we had to have an international artist performing. What happened to our artists like the one we went the other day, like Blacks, and these guys and them? We have good artists here. We could have carried on this program, and we could have left this stock of our artists them to the world right now. But no, but we're talking about 2 hotels in Tobago. I want to hear if the people are going to complain that the little guest houses and them going to have a problem with the hotel and the building big hotels in Tobago and they're not suddenly little guest houses, you know. Because you can't tell me within a year or 2 things just stood wrong now, you know. Because I hear they get approval for 2 hotels they want to build in Tobago, you know. So Sanders was a problem, which was 1 hotel, but this man can bring 2 hotels. And not a problem for the smaller ones that move up the little guest house and thing. So then it's just a game all they're playing. So I want you to ask this man when he come these questions to me, you know. Because at the end of the day, you trying to tell me, and then Carnival and Tobago, you don't want no insight from nobody from Trinidad. It's Trinidad and Tobago, we one. And people at Tobago might hear me complaining, but I only want the betterment of Tobago, you know. If I feel Watson and Pally them doing a good job, I will say they're doing a good job. I don't care about. I am a PNM, I vote for PNM, but at the end of the day, if somebody is doing a good job, I will say they're doing a good job. Have a blessed day, and that is the difference between PNM people and people that support UNC. If PNM doing shoppiness, we tell them. Have a blessed day.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon. Good morning. I keep saying good afternoon, yes? Good morning, caller. You there? All right, so while I wait for another call, I think I have a caller, man. Hello, good morning.
Morning. Yeah, man, Papa G?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, man. Right, kind of open forum, right? I think Mr. Man, right? About the house scenario, and Felicia sold me now. I think it was that, correctly.
All right.
But the issue I want to mention is, you know, the seriousness of how Jagger's name is Papa.
Your background noise real loud, boy.
Sorry, I'll
all right, sorry about that. Your background noise is really loud. All right, so I want to show you all the video before I go for the news. So Dr. Rowley would have mentioned something in the meeting on Tuesday, I believe it was. And I want to just play it back for you guys. So join me on Facebook and on YouTube. Look at this. Tell me if you remember. Dr. Rowley is taking you back to your to bring you to your remembrance of something. Listen to this.
The contractor had to paint off his name off his equipment, and then the day after election, the contractor left this country in a hurry and never set foot back in this country. That contractor has left $170 million in equipment in the court. The contractor had to paint off his name off his equipment, and then the day after election, the contractor left this country in a hurry and never set foot back in this country. That contractor has left $170 million in equipment in the court because we took them to court for taxpayers' money that was jumping up in the steel band. Who contractor in this Trinidad and Tobago working for a government will walk away from $170 million in equipment and never set foot back in the country? And while these are the facts of the tenure of Kamla Prasad Bisesa and all those around her, including those from Tobago who now in Trinidad, come. They are hoping that you forget what I'm telling you here. But ladies and gentlemen, these are the facts.
So, Dr. Rowley is saying that Ms. Bisesa is hoping that you forget these things. She's hoping that you forget. My question to you today is, do you remember? I'm trying to find the video, you know. I'm trying to find the video of why did Mr. Manning was put out of our parliament. Why? You see, the question is asked by Dr. Rowley. But he made some statements. I'm going to play it out, you know, because I want you all to hear what the Prime Minister had to say. Listen to what he reminding you, eh? So I'm playing it from the beginning again, you know, because I want you to listen.
The contractor had to paint off his name off his equipment, and then the day after election, the contractor left this country in a hurry and never set foot back in this country. That contractor has left $170 million in equipment in the court because we took them to court for taxpayers' money that was jumping up in the steel band. Who contractor in this Trinidad and Tobago working for a government will walk away from $170 million in equipment and never set foot back in the country? And while these are the facts of the tenure of Kamala Prasad Bissessa and all those around her, including those from Tobago who now in Trinidad, come. They are hoping that you forget what I'm telling you here. But ladies and gentlemen, these are the facts, F-A-X. These are the lives we've lived. These are the people. They're still there, hoping to come back into government to repeat what they have done. And you are welcome to have them anytime. Anytime you want them, they are available there for you. You could have a government that could do what they have done and pretend that it didn't happen. You know, let me tell a little story. I had a girlfriend. She told me she had a boyfriend. He took her to a fete. And when they got to the fete, he met another girl, and he spent the entire party dancing with that girl and kissing her. When the party was over, he was carrying this girl home. And the girl said to him, "How you could do that?" He said, "Oh, do what?" He said, "How you could bring me here and do what you do that?" And he said, "Me?"
She got me on the counter. Wasn't me.
She said, "Yeah, I watched you for the whole night kissing this girl and dancing in front of me." The man said, "Me?"
She got me on the counter. Wasn't me.
She said, and she felt so good when the man said that he didn't do that. So he dropped her home and he left. And after he left, she then said to herself, "Why going mad?" When the man came out the following morning to visit her, she said, "You see you? Don't come back here. You want me to go mad. Because I see you with my own eyes."
What?
And you know, strange enough, that's what being played off with us to, you know. All these things. When you hear Miss Bissessa talk, to be quite honest, they really make you feel as though you're going mad. As though something that didn't happen and you just going crazy. You know, like, no, you didn't. No, I don't know what you're talking about. That was someone just 5 years ago that has done this you. That didn't happen. I can't remember that happening. That is what it has happened. So we're going for the news. When we come back, remember, Minority Leader of Tobago, House of Assembly, Mr. Kelvin Morris will be with me live right here on the street, 919 FM. Don't touch your dial. Stay right here with me.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the street, 919 FM.
People often think about wellness in terms of physical health, nutrition, exercise, weight management, etc. But it is much more. Wellness is a holistic integration of physical, social, emotional, spiritual, intellectual, financial, occupational, and environmental state. Join our host, Terry-Ann George, a health coach, author, mediator, and CEO of the Institute of Health and Fitness, as she discusses 8 elements with several professionals within the various dimensions of wellness. So let's kick burnout to the curb for good and gain control.
It's a pleasure being here once again. Today we're going to be dealing with our nursery childcare program. And our nursery childcare program, it's a 3 months program. Right? And our 3 months program, it starts every 3 month cycle. Okay, so you will call to find out when the next cycle will be started, so you know when to start the class. Now the cost the cost of the class, all you do, your registration fee is $300, and the payment plan, we have a flexible payment plan, is 3 payments of $600. The aim of the course is to be able to, at the end of it, you will be able to have your own nursery childcare, right? And you can be at any age to start up your business. Right? Those of you who retire at home, right, and you're just home, you can be able to start your nursery childcare business. Those of you looking to change job, those of you who have become unemployed due to circumstances, especially with COVID. Now, the class teaches you everything: introduction to child psychology, understanding a childcare setting, setting up the childcare setting, ensuring that your health and safety, you'll be dealing with nutrition, you will be dealing with child development, so you'll understand, because many people start a business, a nursery childcare setting, just because, well, I have 5 children, I make 12 children, and that give you rights to say that you can start up and be a daycare center. You cannot be a nursery daycare center just like that. You need to, and because some of us don't understand, and we grew up with children, and each child was an experiment, and the children was like, that does not give you the real qualification to understanding properly how to ensure the health and safety, the nutritional growth, the understanding the child development, its use, and all those things. Okay, we have to look at the fire. It's just everything, ensuring that you have the place set up the correct way, right? And this is what you're going to be learning in the class. Right, the classes is an online class, so you don't have to hut up. We had a rush. No, we have online classes, right? And so it is we do Zoom, and so you don't have to be organized with timing. So it is an online class. We do have practical assignments to do, and we will let you all know when those times is be and all those things. Okay, so you can call us to find out more information about at the end of the program, you get a certificate. Okay, we are NTA registered. That is National Training Agency, and we have been in existence since 2001, right? So Institute of Health and Fitness have been in existence since 2001, which make it this year our 21st birthday, right? Which will be in April, right? You can find us more. Our numbers are 336-4935, 336-4935. You can give this as a gift to young people, those young people who leave in school, who don't know what they want to do, who want to start their own business. Those of you looking to change job, retire, who lost your job, you can do it. And it doesn't matter whether he's male or female. You look at Daddy Daycare. Remember, he had lost his job, and with losing his job, and he and his friend lost their job, and they started up Daddy Daycare, and it was a very successful business. And so it has nothing to do with gender, whether you're male or female. Okay, it's just the ability to ensure that you know what you're doing, make sure you're looking at the health and safety, and ensuring that the educational development of these babies as they grow along. Okay, we also have our other upcoming courses, which is we have our class, the herbal course, which is a diploma, a 1-year diploma from England to become a herbalist, where you learn to deal with different herbs. So you can make your own capsules, you can make your own balms, you can develop your own oils, you can start up your own herbal shop, right? Or you can actually have your own herbal plant store. You can have very many different things. You can have your own podcast, different things that you can do with the herbal course. When you have your diploma, you can teach your own herbal classes also, because you know what qualified to do it. And so that's all. Again, it's a registration fee of $300. You can do all the registration online. You can pay online, or you can come in, and that is an online class, right? The practical parts you'll be doing online together, so you don't have to be worried about COVID and people and all those things. You can do it at home, right? And the classes are placed in the evenings so we sit down together as a group and come to a time that consensus to everyone, right? And so you're working at your own pace and time also. Okay, so we have our herbal course, the herbalism course. We also have our clinical nutrition course. Those of you who like to become a nutritionist, you can give advice, you can understand how to prepare, and that has practical parts of it. All our classes registration fees are basic $300, and they all have the entrepreneurship aspect of it, so that at the end of the classes, your 1-year class, your 6 months class, your 3 months class, you will have your business to start up and running. It's not you're going to start the business after the class. You're starting the business through the class. So you have guidance and direction of what to do and how to continue to let that business grow. Okay, so you can contact us. So we have that clinical nutrition class, we have the herbal class, okay, and you can find us when it's going to start, when is the next cycle. So you can contact us to find out more information. WhatsApp me 336-4935. People, remember, your health is your wealth, and remember, time is money. And remember, we need to understand that we need to acquire an extra stream of income. So even though you might be working in a bank or you working in a credit union, you need to have that extra stream of income, right? Because that finances, or you're a teacher, that finances will just be able to barely break even your financial needs. Remember, mortgage, everything is increasing. So therefore, we need to have that extra stream. And so people, we teach you how to start up your own business. And these are all some of our courses. Next week, we will continue with the other courses that we have. We have the personal trainer, fitness instructor, those who like to become a personal trainer, fitness instructor. And that is also theory and practical. So we have it online and we have practical classes. So find us, call us. You can send your son, your niece, your nephew, your relatives, right? Yourself, your husband. Okay, give a gift of knowledge. So stay healthy, stay blessed, stay fit.
Woman, tired of the invasive, painful old methods of testing prostate and breasts?
The Institute of Health and Fitness Clinic and Wellness Center offers comprehensive and non-invasive diagnostic testing, which indicates the nature and extent of diseases and tests your nutritional levels. Our quick testing can identify early signs of problems by evaluating many of the bodily functions, such as male and female sexual function, gastrointestinal function, liver function, kidney function, thyroid function, heart and brain function, and also cancer testing. Results are comparable with other medical lab tests without the use of needles or embarrassing specimen cups, and is pain-free. We also offer all natural treatments. Visit us now at number 79 St. Vincent Street, Tunapuna, or call 492-7397 or 289-6363.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Don't follow me now, no. Light up the shine, yeah. Don't follow me now. If you know me, fear change. Don't follow me now, no. Wanna hear me now? Me put a fire to burn every negative vibes. We try to discharge the minds of the children. Cause their hearts are filled with hate. Off we make sure that love can flow again. Don't follow me now, I'm ready again. Ready to blaze dirty Babylon ways. No one else semi-automatic AKs. Now try to out through the wells of the grave, yeah. I'm just trying to change the life of you. Get ready to recruit again. Evil words may not promote them. See one by one, shine your light them up. Let's kick evil out of town, yeah. See one by one, shine your light them up. Shine your light, I beg you, shine your light to know. See one by one, shine your light them up. Let's kick evil out of town, yeah. See one by one, shine your light them up. Shine your light, I beg you, shine your light to know. Well, I am positive and I tell them to beware. Now look on me humility and things say that me fear. Goliaths are wrong, but I got my stone and my sling. Ready to fight against, but stands against my king. Deception is like a growing tumor. Some dress like Gucci, but I really Puma. Some love tell half truth, but I really rumor. All the bags, but them a scooter. I'm just trying to change the life of you.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Well.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion boarding at Kings Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy boarding at Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, and 299-4227, or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your crew.